Rockets win the tip. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ariza. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Howard. Ariza's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Dwight Howard joining a great lineage, Steve, of Houston Rocket big men over the years, from the great Elvin Hayes to Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, to Yao Ming. I mean, what a litany of wonderful players in the history of that franchise.
Yeah, there was that great photo at the press conference a couple years back when Dwight signed with Houston. The photo included a lot of those former Rocket big men, and I think it's a good fit. He seems to be very comfortable in Houston, and he's part of what is a really good young club.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game. Jackson setting the pick here for Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Plenty of space. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And the Rockets hiring Hakeem Olajuwon to work with Dwight on his moves. Between the Dream and Kevin McHale, that's a wealth of post-scoring expertise for Howard to draw upon. But again, those two guys did it at a Hall of Fame level. Dwight has that potential, but will he put in the work necessary to grow into that type of low post score?
Now here's Westbrook, screened by Perkins. Westbrook kicks to Durant. The feed to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's Perkins. The shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way.
And Kevin McHale has worked with Dwight on trying to stay low and exploit his quickness advantage, beat his defender to the spot, and then power through for the finish. Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Misses the chippy right there. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beverly, the pass to Ariza. Beverly dishes to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. He feeds it to Howard. Jones trying to get open. Can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Westbrook with the bucket.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Harden kicks to Howard. The jump hook. Another miss by Howard. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. Durant, the pass to Perkins. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title. But they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And, Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and they've made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's the screen. The pass to Durant. Left side Durant. Hands it from short range. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Beverly dishes to Harden. Jones with the screen on Jackson. It's Harden with the drive.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer. But for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
And Harden is a great passer. But last season, at times, it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. So talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston does.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Lamb in there for Jackson. And you think of the superstar two guards who have won titles over the years, whether it's Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami, Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan, he's got the strength. It's just about having that focus and that energy, that intensity that you need at the defensive end.
And so here is Houston after Westbrook's missed three. Cannon kicks to Adrian. He dishes it to Daniels. And he hits the jumper for two. Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook passes to Adams, and there's the call on Howard. Jason Terry, he's checked in for James Harden. Jason Terry. .106 left in the first. Collison dishes to Morrow. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Runner in the lane. The shot is good off the backboard.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's Canaan. He's covered by Westbrook. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fires from 14, and that one's good. Daniels.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Outside Westbrook. Misses off the left iron.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Adrian kicks to Terry. Here's Daniels. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Boy, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left. Squared up and let it fly.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Thunder trailing by 8.
The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber, but I still think you got to give that front office a lot of credit in terms of what they got out of the superstar tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. Perry Jones out there with Nick Collison, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Boy, the Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed, and Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Pau Gasol in the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard, because they wouldn't have had the cap room to absorb him. So, you know, they're probably glad that in hindsight that deal fell through, because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Nick Collison, and so he hits both. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
Now here's Ariza. Kicks it to Beverly. Back to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Reggie Jackson is really strong and athletic, an excellent driver and finisher, especially when working off the pick and roll.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Jackson with it. Feeds it to Morrow. He kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Whistle blows. But that's going to be a travel. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Harden outside. Beverly the pass to Harden. Dishes to Adrian. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. Good on the 13-footer. Ariza's got 5 now. And Jackson, a good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts. So he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Harden right side. Jones dishes to Beverly. Houston needs to get a shot. Harden's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 7. Morrow the pass to Jones. Morrow kicks to Ibaka. There's the dish to Jackson. Durant against Jones. Back to Jackson. Durant at the elbow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Rockets leading by 5. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, score watch. They work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation for the Thunder Girls.
Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Harden with the drive. Adrian kicks to Jones. Kicks it out to Ariza. Tries from 10. And Durant with the block. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Kevin Durant, the reigning league MVP, and his coach can't say enough about him. Scott Brooks said, whatever you say nice, you can print it out, and I'll just say I said it, because it's true. He's as coachable as any player I've ever been around in this league, as a player and as a coach. Guys, Durant is simply a coach's dream.
He sets the tone with his work ethic and dedication to his teammates. Doris, thanks.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
We throw good, James Harden. In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he said as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
He doesn't get the second one.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City, voted by NBA GMs as having the best home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
And the Thunder, moving to OKC 6 seasons ago, they've really become part of the fabric of this community, whether it was assisting in the recovery from the big tornado to helping revitalize downtown. You see how a team can provide a rallying cry for an entire community.
Now here's Beverly. Adrian dishes to Beverly. Pass to Harden. Jones with the screen on Jackson. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 7 points. And for these Oklahoma City fans, Clark, they've certainly had it good. A team that's made the playoffs in all but their first season here. Superstar talent as well.
Yeah, you go back to that inaugural season, Kevin, in OKC, 23 wins. They've been a powerhouse ever since, and the fans now expect this team to not only contend, but to eventually bring home an NBA title.
And here's Beverly. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. Beverly, the pass to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Lets it go from 11, and there's another one for the Thunder.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ariza's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely, and there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Lamb in there for Jackson. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Collison kicks to Durant. Pass to Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked, and he recovers it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Kanan. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 52 seconds left now here in the second. The tray, and there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Cannon. And now a 3-point Rocket lead. Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. There's the feed to Adams. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Lamb. Terry covering. Lamb, good. Lamb's got his first bucket in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kanan kicks to Howard. The hook. And it's Houston with another.
Kevin, the hook shot is such a weapon. I'm surprised so few players use it.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Westbrook. Left side Durant. From 18 feet away. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Terry. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Houston on top, leading by just 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thank you. They know they've got their hands full, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Oklahoma City trailing. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended. James Harden was traded. Now, most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, I mean, you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And he's good on the second. And Serge Ibaka caught the player that every team in the NBA covets. Stretch 4 with 3-point range, also block shots, and he can play some center too.
Kevin, that's a rare, unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description you just laid out.
Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jackson. Westbrook dishes to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. Second chance shot, and it's Ibaka with the bucket inside. Ibaka's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jackson against Harden. He feeds it to Ariza. Howard with a screen on Durant. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Ariza. Howard's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. 90 seconds now into the second half.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year, looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
The Thunder pull it in.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They're going to be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Here's Ariza, following the score by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Howard setting the pick for Harden. The tray, and another 3 for Houston.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's got 8. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Back to Ibaka. And the pass to Westbrook. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes are gone. They set the pick. Westbrook passes to Durant. Shoots a fader. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Beverly. Harden kicks to Beverly for the lead. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
The Rockets trail. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Beverly dishes to Jones. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Well, he has that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Jackson against Harden. Durant just inside the line. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 17 points for Kevin Durant. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Harden draws the double. Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 4 this quarter. Clark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 8 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Beverly, and the layup falls. And the Rockets lead by 1. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. Ariza with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones with it. Guarded now by Durant. Howard with a screen on Ibaka. Harden against Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. It's Harden with the drive. And it's Houston with another.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Now Durant. And that's not going to go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Rockets lead by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The extra get it. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot.
Rockets leading by 3. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Adams is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Morrow in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Blocked. And here is Lamb. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Lamb. Kicks to Westbrook. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. Shoots from 14, and the bank shot is good. Westbrook's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Ariza a screen on Westbrook. Left side, Terry. Ariza goes in. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Morrow the pass to Lamb. And it's sent back by Howard. And the basket by Morrow. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Oklahoma City for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA in both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced elite basketball team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Kanan. It's Terry outside, and that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 2. And for the Thunder remaining so consistent despite losing Harden, and then last without the outside shooter Kevin Martin.
Yeah, not to mention, Kevin, the injuries to Russell Westbrook. Give credit to the players and the coaching staff. Again, when you've got a culture of expectation and you've got talent and leadership from the sideline and from within the players, then you've got a chance to weather storms effectively, and clearly the Thunder did that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. Some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. Yeah. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was
right in that same category.
You got it.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Feeds to Ariza. Terry outside. Back to Ariza. He kicks to Cannon. Clock at 4. Ariza goes in. It's hauled in by Adams.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. He doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Here's Cannon. Left side, Terry. Here's Howard. That one goes. Count it. Howard's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad man.
And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Howard setting the pick for Jones. Terry outside. Ariza kicks to Jones from the baseline. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 9 points for Trevor Ariza.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for him out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Perkins is checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Moore. And it's Jackson in for Lamb. Now here's Westbrook. Dishes it to Durant. And it's good from the elbow. Durant's got 19 points.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot part.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 2. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. And so here is Houston. Harden dishes to Ariza. Harden the pass to Howard. Houston moving the ball around. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Ariza. Lock at 6. Harden. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Ariza. Rejected by Jones. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Durant. Ariza kicks to Jones. Ariza, right side. Beverly, the pass to Harden. Shoots from the line. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in.
Boy, that was a tough one, because if that goes down, you tie the score.
and you know they wanted to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied it.
Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones gets to Ariza. Harden against Durant. It's Harden with the drive, and Durant sends it back. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
We got this.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 4. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. Just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ariza kicks to Harden. Fires for 3. Here's Jones. It falls!
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second-chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Well, Kevin, a terrific win against a high-caliber opponent. What can you say about how they played against you tonight?
Well, they got the heart of a champion. You know, their coach is unbelievable. He does so many good things with those guys. So we knew it was going to be a game. You know, they just kept fighting and made it tough on us, man. I'm glad we got this one out.
Kevin, thank you so much. Certainly a high-caliber win, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.